Good morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling the routine. This is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, we're going to do this together. And we're not going to do it perfectly, but we are going to do it consistently. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. We talk about discipline, consistency, faith, growth, but most of us don't actually have a routine that we can return to every single day. This isn't going to be me teaching you from the outside. This is me committing to becoming with you. So if you hang with me for 30 days, you'll build a powerful habit. If you hang with me for 90 days, it will change your life. But if you hang with me for all 365 days, your life will never be the same. And that, my friend, is a complete promise. As people who want to live their best lives, we need to be intentional. No, we have to be intentional. And for the next 365 days, if you join me, this is how we will start our day. We will wake up on purpose. We will protect our focus. We will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, TV, computers, etc. until we are done here. We will hydrate immediately. We will create stillness through our breathing. We will work on our connection and our identity through a short devotional. We will focus on our gratitude. We will set our intention for the day. We will plan to make a connection with somebody this day. We will make and keep at least one promise to ourselves. And at some point today, we will move our body, not together, but you can do exercise, you can get it done. So now listen, if you're just finding us today, whether it's day 1 or day 200, you're right on time. These days don't build on each other, but each one stands on its own, and it's about consistency. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it at 6:30 Mountain Time, but whatever, you might have kids, you might have work and a real life. You may not always be able to join us live, and that's okay. If you need to, you can always watch the recording from the day before and do this routine earlier in your day if that's what it takes. It's live is obviously more powerful, but the recording still works. And that's what matters, is that you spend this time intentionally. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up. Welcome to the routine. Let's become together. And if you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. Now let's go. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And so excited that we are here today, and we are just doing the routine that God has put us on this earth to do, right? For today, this season, we are working on ourselves. So we're going to start our day like we always do. We're going to start our day with our breathing. So go ahead and take one big, deep breath in. Of course, we wake up on purpose every single day. We wake up on purpose, and simply all that means that we're waking up on purpose is that we are living with intention, that we have planned our day, that we have thought about what is going to happen. We know that there are going to be times during our day that we're going to have to react. We have that built in. But we know that we're going to set our intentions and our affirmations and the things that we do first. We're going to protect our focus, and our focus doesn't involve getting up in the mornings and dealing with devices, the world's noise. There's televisions and iPads, tablets and phones and all those things that distract us. So for you to even say that, I say in the morning, I said, control my thoughts and direct my life to the right. I'm building my life with discipline, power, faith. I'm so excited to really be digging into the difference between faith and doubt. That we are all going to have beliefs. We're all going to believe no matter what, because that is how God has designed us to believe. What should we do? What are we doing? Are we believing in a favorable outcome for today? Or believing in doubts and things that can't control. We are not consuming or commanding our day. You can breathe during this thing. We're done breathing. You take these big breaths where you're breathing in. For 2 seconds. Let it go. We're able to start creating stillness, clarity through the breathing exercise that we're going to do. About your identity. Is your identity shifting after 176 days of spending time starting our day out? I don't want to just say right, because there's so many right ways to start your day out. But consistently. We're not going to be perfect, and our days aren't going to start perfect, and our days aren't going to end perfect. Our days aren't going to end exactly how we planned them to do. But our days are consistent how we start. What are you grateful for this morning? What are you grateful for this morning? I'm so grateful that I get to choose how to start this day. I'm grateful for the vision that I have for what I'm going to accomplish today. I'm great every day. I can look straight into what's going to happen in the next 24 hours. Taking care of your body. You are by breathing, right? Be grateful that you get excited when you get up in the morning. I get so excited for this time that we have together every morning. Because we have the opportunity and I'm honored by you allowing me to speak into your life. I'm so grateful that God speaks into my life. Get excited. Wake up, eyes open. Take 3 more breaths. Intentional about our day. Intentional about our day. I love honoring myself. My goal is to believe. More breath. One promise I make to myself also helps. All right, so let's, as we transition to our devotional this morning, we'll put this up on the screen for us. Go ahead and grab your water. Grab your water. Oh my gosh, we get to hydrate before we caffeinate. And today, as we start thinking about our devotion for today, did you guys see that? By the time it was right where it was supposed to be, and then I turn my head to drink my water, and I come back, and the whole thing just reset. I don't know why. Swallow a little fly. Oh my gosh, your mind needs regular renewal. Your mind needs regular renewal. Today I get to go up to, I'm part of a thing called the practicum, and the practicum is just a way that you take retreats about every quarter, and you just kind of sit. And today I get to go up to Mother Cabrini Shrine. Wherever you are in the world, it's just a place here in Denver at the edge of our mountains that allows us to just be able to relax and sit. And so I'm excited to be able to go up there and spend 4 or 5 hours just renewing my mind. And so this is it is so incredibly cool how the God orders our steps, right? So today and this morning, I get to talk about your mind needs regular renewal. And then literally an hour from now, I get to go do and work on renewal. So be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The full verse today is Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. God, help me to renew my mind daily. Help me to renew my mind daily. Renewal is not a one-time event. Just as the body needs daily nourishment, the mind requires ongoing renewal through truth, prayer, wisdom, and intentional focus. I think every single day when we get up and we do our time together, we get to renew our mind and reset it for the day. But there's some times that we need to just go and set and take some time. 4.5 minutes of quiet time is great, and it resets and it gets our body together for the day. But maybe sometimes you need to go sit and you need to say, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to journal? What do I need to write down? What is God telling me for the future, not just for today? Example, a person spends one day eating healthy and expects lasting results. Oh my gosh, it's such a great analogy, right? How many people do you know that have reset on January 1st, ate great on January 2nd, and then by January 3rd, they're back to donuts, cake, and complex sugars that just hurt them? Another adopts healthy habits consistently over time. Now, what is unique about adopting healthy habits over time, or even adopting this renewal that we're talking about, is that it doesn't come by just doing it one day. And it's not easy by just doing it 2 days. It's something that we have to do consistently. We say that we're consistent but not perfect. Well, the consistency that you have to develop is a muscle. If you've ever worked out, or if you've ever done things for your body, or we talked about walking a couple days ago, where you might have to stop walking. If you're going to start your walking routine, you may have to walk from the door all the way to your sidewalk. That might be as far as you can go if you live in a single family residence, or from your apartment all the way to the parking lot. You practice that 3 or 4 times a day. Then the next day you go a little bit further. So maybe you start out with 1 minute, then you go to 5 minutes. Then by the end of the month, you're at 15 minutes. Just by increasing a little bit and being consistent about that increase. And so it's so important when we think about that. Another adopts healthy habits consistently over time. The key word there is over time. Consistency and time are 2 things that go together. If I say I'm going to be consistent and there's no time involved, they're totally opposite. That doesn't work. You can't have consistency without employing time. Mental growth works the same way. Lasting transformation comes through ongoing renewal. One of the greatest lessons God has taught me is that becoming is a daily process. 176 days is not, to me, we're just getting started with our consistency. We're getting started with our persistence, and now we can really, because we've developed this muscle, we can really hear what God is telling us to do, because we know how to calm our minds, we know how to calm our bodies, we know how to be able to begin to think, be patient, and listen. And when I say listen, there's your external ear, and then there's your internal ear. We have 2 of the external ears, and we probably have 2 of the internal ears, and maybe more, that allows God to speak to us and through us. I used to think growth happened through major breakthroughs. And I think major breakthroughs are the beginning that sets our intention, but it doesn't create the consistency. So the breakthrough is only the first part that sets the intention, that tells our mind that we need to make change, but it doesn't bring us through the consistency. So while breaking through matters most, transformation happens through ordinary days. Transformation happens through ordinary days. When I say ordinary days, it's the days that you get up and you plan for the day and they just happen, but you're intentional about how those days happen. The days when I prayed, the days when I read, the days when I reflected, the days when I chose truth over fear, looking back, it was not one giant moment that changed me. It was thousands and thousands of small moments of renewal. God was shaping me day by day into the person He created me to become. And I'm just getting started with that. And it's taken 60 years to get to where I'm at right now. So the days that I prayed, we do that every single morning, right? The days that when I read, we're doing that together every single morning, right? The days when I reflected, we're spending time doing that every single day. There's a reason that this routine is working in my life and working in your life. With the days that when we choose truth over fear, these days that we start with an intention or setting it aside for God to use us in a mighty way. Good internet. This thing actually took me off of here. Okay, we go. So the brain remains adaptable throughout our brain, and this is how our brain is working, is remains adaptable throughout life through neuroplasticity. So neuroplasticity is our word for today. Its ability to recognize neural pathways based on experience and learning. Consistent exposure to truth, healthy habits, and intentional reflection gradually strengthens beneficial neural networks and weakens unhelpful ones. So let's say we have two strands that are going together, right? And one is a positive one and one is a negative one. If we build up the positive one, then it becomes stronger, it becomes wider, it becomes you notice how this one maybe not have moved. And if we think about the definition that we talked about of atrophy, right? Atrophy says if you leave something to nothing and you don't do anything with it, it atrophies. So it starts whittling and then it turns into this, and this gets stronger like this. I don't know, this is the best way I can explain it, that your good, healthy intentions in your brain or your dendrites are the way it wires, and this will be extra, extra big because those three things, if that thing was that thick, right? But in our brain, this is how it works. The sad ones get smaller, the bigger ones get stronger, and all of a sudden, now we are strong, right? Transformation happens one day of renewal at a time. The invitation is, what daily habits help renew your mind most effectively? Commit to one intentional renewal practice every day this week, which we're doing every day. So there's nothing that you need to do. That's just the practice. If you just getting started with us, day by day into what you created, into become what you created me to become. Amen. And the blessing here is your mind may your mind be renewed, your faith be strengthened, and your life transformed one day at a time. So do you think renewal is a daily process? And the answer is a resounding yes. What habit helps renew your mind most consistently? What happened for me, this habit that we've embarked on every single day, is the exact habit that helps me renew consistently. And then what does lasting change usually, why does lasting change usually happen gradually? Because that's the way God intended it to be. So I'm going to put this into your chat so that you can see it as we think about moving into and transitioning into our gratitude session, because the gratitude is so important into our belief system. And so let's play our music here. We'll see how well it does with this unstable internet today, but I am confident that we will be able to do our gratitude and do our session without internet issues. What are you thankful for today? What are you thankful for today? I hope as I read mine and I speak mine every day and I think about what I'm so thankful for, that you are able to find that within your life and within the things that are happening for you. Thank you, God, that I woke up today. Thank you for the step that has brought me to this moment. Thank you into growing spiritually. I'm thankful for who I am becoming. I'm thankful for these thousands of small little acts that we do, not realizing that these are building that muscle, that are building the strands that are in our lives that are for what you would have us to do, and shrinking the strands that we have built through negativity, through complaining, through not understanding how our lives were supposed to work, by not doing the things that set us aside, by just letting life atrophy that has built those. Thank you for the people that shape us, speak into me on a daily basis, whether it's live and physically that they're speaking into me, or that it's like my mom and my mother-in-law who I know pray for me every single day. And now I'm able to connect with those prayers. Thank you for every blessing, lesson, challenge, and opportunity that has contributed to my growth. I'm thankful for you helping me see every season as purpose. I'm thankful for the provision that I have in my life and how I can use everything you've given me to continue growing today. What experience helped shape who you are today? Thankful for the purpose and the impact. A Chinese bamboo tree in my mind right now, and I don't know why that just came up. But I guess my understanding the Chinese bamboo tree is how long that it takes to grow. You know, my understanding is that it'll start as a little bush and it's only this big and it stays this big for maybe 20 years. And then all of a sudden in the span of 1 month, it goes from like, a foot to like 20 feet tall. Boom, all of a sudden it explodes. And I think about that. I'm so thankful for the growth that's in my life because I think that I'm in that season where the bamboo tree is about to explode. I'm just thankful that I'm able to have that vision of that, and I'm able to see that God is so amazing and so wonderful, and just allowing to be the vessel that He can use, that He can shape, that He can allow to do whatever He would love me to do. And so as we begin to think about our own lives, and we're going to be, we're going to see, we're going to ask God, what do you want? What do you want? Or what are you trying to tell me right now? What do you want me to listen to right now? What do you want me to hear right now? What do you want me to see in my mind vision right now? Before we begin, we take deep breaths. We slow our mind. We release our pressure to think about what happened yesterday or what needs to happen later today. If a thought comes, I don't want you to fight it. Simply notice it and let it pass. If worry comes, place it in God's hands. And if distraction comes, return your attention to your breath. And so during this time, I want you to listen to your thoughts, to your heart, and to what God may want to reveal to you. Let this moment be of silence and peace and clarity. So sit comfortably. Take your slow, deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through our nose out through your mouth. When we get to about a minute left, I'm going to tell you to pick up your water. I'm going to tell you to drink it. I'm going to tell you just to continue in that quietness. So let your thoughts come and go without chasing them. If your mind wanders, just return to your breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and ask God, what do you want me to notice right now? What do you want me to notice right now? What do you want me to notice right now? What are you speaking to me right now? He restoreth my soul. What tool is all about. We have about a minute left. Make sure you grab your water. All right. As we tradition, dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. Dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. Today, tomorrow, for the rest of my life, we will walk in the favor of God in our health. We will walk in the favor of God in our finances. We will walk in the favor of God in our businesses. We will walk in the favor of God in our marriages. We will walk in the favor of God in our key relationships. We will walk in the favor of God in our ministry. We will walk in the favor of God with our children, with our grandchildren, if we have them, and then for those whom we have influence with. Today, Lord, we will walk in the favor of God with our expectations. We will walk in the favor of God with our debt elimination. We will walk in the favor of God with our credit of our investors. Today, we will walk in the favor of God with our mentors and our coaches and those who we coach. We will walk in the favor of God with our new projects. We will walk in the favor of God with our teams. We will walk in the favor of God with those who work for us, with us, whether they're paid or they're volunteer. Today and every day, we will walk in the favor of God. We will talk in the favor of God. We will operate in the favor of God. And the favor of God is on our lives. It transforms our expectations and how we approach the world. It is evident in what we can see and touch, and it is moving powerfully in what we cannot see. It surrounds us. It covers us. It covers our families. It covers our friends. It covers our meaningful connections. And it rests on everything that is connected to us. It's active in every area of our lives, and that's going to be for the rest of our lives. This day we expect favor. This day we live favor. And this day we anticipate favor. The time for favor is now. Right now. Or Lord, that you would here we go. Let's just back. We'll go. And that one reset too, but we don't care. It doesn't matter because we are going to make sure we are becoming the person our future requires. We are becoming the person that our future requires. And I just want to be plural today because I just know that I guess you guys can say it as an I. We'll do the affirmations as an I, but oh my gosh, we are together in this. We are doing this together. So I'm becoming the person my future requires. I choose presence over pressure today. And I want you to say these and I want you to internalize them because this is you and where you're at. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. And we show up even when it's uncomfortable, right? I am consistent, not perfect. I am consistent, not perfect. And we are consistent and not perfect. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. And we listen before we react. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. And we are grounded, and we are grateful, and we are growing. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. And we build trust. Through our daily, because we give extraordinary value. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. And what we practice today becomes our legacy tomorrow. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. And we finish what we start. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. And we wake up on purpose and we live with intention. I protect my focus and guard my mind. I'm intentional about where my intention goes. I protect my focus and guard my mind. I'm intentional about where my intention goes. And we protect our focus, we guard our minds, and we are intentional about where we place our attention and where it goes. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of respect, and we choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose foods, movement, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose foods, movement, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. And we are healthy. Our body is just life Oh, I'm gonna go break Xfinity and say, get this stuff together. So I speak life to myself and to others. I am a master at being present. I speak life to myself and to others. I am a master at being present. We speak life to ourselves and to others. We are masters at being present. I make space for stillness and clarity. I make space for stillness and clarity. And we make every day, every morning, space for stillness and clarity. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. And we keep our promises, especially the ones that we make to ourselves. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. We choose courage over comfort. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. And we make meaningful connections every day. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming, and we take responsibility for who we are becoming. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. We are right where we are supposed to be in order to become who God has made us. Placed me and has provided me with everything that I need for what He has called me to do. Man, we jumped a couple of them. God has placed us and is providing us with everything we need for what He has called us to do. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. There is more than enough, and we are enough to fulfill our purpose. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drift and distractions. And everything works out for me because that is the person I have become. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drift and distractions. And everything works out for me because that is the person I have become. Now, everything works out for us because we direct our thoughts. Everything works out for us because we refuse drift and distractions. And everything works out for us because that is the people or the persons that we have become. I live in abundance and there is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere in all things. And we live in abundance. There is no lack because God's provision is everywhere in all things. And I count it all joy, knowing God is in every situation. I hope you're reading this with me. I don't know when. I just looked at there and it said that I lost volume. So I hope that we're here. So we're at this point now. Heavenly Father, I make in my mind today, I will experience your best for my life. I will not settle for small living or small expectations. I will not settle for things getting worse in my life. I will accept decline or defeat. My life is rising higher and higher. Everything in my life is growing, flourishing, and advancing. I will not settle for my past holding me back from the future. You have destined me for greatness, so I will not settle for a mediocre life. I choose to receive your blessing. I let go of small expectations. I choose to receive what you have already done for me. I expect goodness and mercy to follow me all the days of my life. I think I will dream big. I will never stop envisioning a better life and dreaming about a better life. My family being better, my health being better, my purpose being better, my emotions being better, my mind being better, my finances being better. I refuse to settle for a life that is getting worse. I embrace the life that is getting brighter and brighter, stronger and stronger, greater and greater, from glory to glory, every day until the day of your return. I give up small thinking. I expect good things to happen to me every day of my life. I agree with your way of looking at things. I decide to think bigger every day, and I will continue to ask for what you said I could ask for, those desires of my heart. I accept the vision and the dream that the Holy Spirit has placed within me. I will not be limited by any ceiling, any roof, any wall, any barrier, any limitation that others place on me, like age, race, color, education, or gender, or anything else others say I am. Nothing will limit me, because you are an unlimited God and you live inside me. I stand on knowing that you are able to do immeasurably, and all these things will be added. And it seems like we do have raining stuff that's going on outside, and so maybe that's why the internet seems to be a little bit unstable. But I don't know. But I'm still plugging through, and so as we prepare for our song, and I hope that our song plays today. But I just want you to know that you're God's greatest gift. He loves you if you allow Him to. Let Him just take your greatness and use your greatness to ooze out on other people. You are an answer to prayer, my friend. And so that answer, just let God use you, be available for Him in every way that He possibly can, to be able to allow you to be there for somebody else. Like I said, good Lord, dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. So enjoy the song today. I hope it plays the whole way through. Yeah. I'll have a blessing for you right after.
Dr.B in the building. We're becoming the person now. Let's go. Woke up with a purpose, sunlight on my face. The God who made the universe still knows me by my name. Every step is kingdom, every breath is grace. I do not rush the process, I just run in my own lane. 2 ears, 1 mouth, so I listen first. Hurting people hurt people, so I speak the healing words. I am a coach, a friend, a brother, a guide, helping people break the limits that were living inside. You have to be the one before you do the thing. Identity before assignment, that is how freedom sings. Every story is sacred, every life unique, and they do not care what you know until they know you are listening. I am becoming the person God made me. From the podcast to the people, I pray for every day. From mile-high flights to Chicago nights, from track lines chalk to the chaplain's light. 250 men with stories that ignite, now living boldly with purpose, taking off in sight. Relationship first, that is the way I lead. Connection is the soil where the soul gets freed. I am a husband, father, and granddad too. 30 people at Thanksgiving, that's what love can do. I say you are God's gift because it is through. I am living this mission until the final breath, helping others rise so their best becomes their next step. I am becoming the person God made me to be, stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the pastures to the people I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From Denver to the nations, let the good news spread. Faith over fear, that is the voice in my head. If you knew the stories and the places I have been, you would know every setback was a setup to win. I show up with the bass and I
Because we're having so much internet connections, I'm just going to end this right now. Today, the blessing is just for you. May the Lord bless and keep you. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. May you walk in his favor every step that you take today and every place that you go. Don't forget, today is going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day in every way, because the God who made the universe knows you by every hair on your head and knows you by your name. You are loved. Have an amazing, awesome, awestruck, incredible day today, and we will talk to you tomorrow.